What's going on? We're back on second down and five. We got Tim, we got Josh. The topic is
Yeah.
the biggest winner of week one. And you know what? But I think I could read Tim's mind, but it's a little foggy. I think it has something to do with a blue star, but I'm only guessing. Guys, take it
See,
away.
see, Sean, I know everybody wants me to say my Dallas Cowboys without Dez Bryant, how Tony Romo was so impressive. He drove that down that field with a minute change left and threw the winning touchdown. He is now the king of clutch since 2006. I'm talking about over Peyton Manning, over Philip Rivers, over Eli Manning, over everybody who got a championship. But I'm not going to say it's the Dallas Cowboys. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to say the San Francisco 49ers, Savita's team, and Nate Cobb's team. We had a matchup with Adrian Peterson. Everybody getting so hot. Oh, my God. The MVP's coming back. 2,000 yards. Meanwhile, the running back MVP on that night was not Adrian Peterson. It was Carlos Hyde, the man that I said was going to do something in this league. And he had 168 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. How many yards did Adrian Peterson have? 30, 20, 25? I'm Josh? It was something like that.
I thought
Not
it
that
was
means so
30,
much.
but I'm not positive.
Yeah. Yeah, I think 10 attempts in rushing, 10 attempts from North Turner. And Kaepernick stood in there, played his role as a quarterback. Good win for the 49ers. After what they've been through last year, I mean, it's all season losing Aldon Smith, losing a lot of guys to retirement. You know, we all make fun of this new head coach. And this team won on Monday Night Football with a young running back looking better than Adrian Peterson. That's my winner.
I have to go with the young buck, and not literally the young buck, but the person that faced the young buck, Mariota, Super Mario and his Titans. I was highly impressed with how they came out gunning, especially with how Tampa was supposed to have their little Tampa 2 defense starting to click again, and Gerald McCoy was supposed to Gerald McCoy. I was a little I was surprised that he didn't really show up, or I was shocked. I mean, Mariota, his release time looked amazing. What was it, 0.4 of a second? The ball was out of his hands. Kendall Wright
Yes,
right
sir.
down the middle. It almost looked like Tebow to Demaryius Thomas in the playoffs or something. Nobody was touching him right after he caught it. Nobody. It was just, he was clicking on all cylinders, and he looked like he was just cool in the pocket. I was highly impressed by the Titans win, especially by the amount that they won by. So they get my ticket for the most impressive win of the week one.
Listen, Mariota, I mean, even though it was, and Tampa Bay is not a bad team. They're not a bad team. They have pretty good
Not at
defensive
all.
players on that team. Levante David, Gerald McCoy, and then especially to do it in Tampa.
Yes,
That's got to be a lot of
exactly.
the psyche, and, all that stuff again that was going on. So, that to me, that's a good pick, Josh. Since we got time, we can go pick another one. My next one is the Buffalo Bills beating the Super Bowl favorites, the Colts, Andrew Luck's team. I mean, my God, how many passes is Andrew Luck going to get? If he doesn't do well this year, is he a bust? You go to Buffalo now. Don't get me wrong, they have a defense, but there's no Andrew Luck, no Peyton Manning on that side. We're talking Tyrod Taylor. Sammy Watkins wasn't the best receiver that game. It was Percy Harvin, the guy with the headaches. He was packing his Tylenol, so he was fine that game, catching touchdown for 78 yards. So, I mean, then you had LaShawn McCoy, you had Carlos Williams, who flashed a little bit with a couple of runs. I mean, the Colts didn't score, I believe, to the fourth quarter. So, I have to give Buffalo to shut down Andrew Luck and his offense. That team is scary on defense.
Yeah, they played well. I had a bad feeling that Luck was going to get swamped up. They were just going to come up fired out of that tunnel with Rex Rex, I'm sure Rex was in the locker room biting the heads off like baby birds or something, you know, trying to get the players all hyped up, probably spitting blood everywhere, looking like a little blood fountain in the locker room.
But you know what? But you know what though? But you know what? Josh, there's another team that impressed me so much, and it impressed me so much because 2 Minute Warning was there live to see it. 2 Minute Warning represented in New York Jets Stadium. We was there live to see it. We rooted for the Jets. We partied with the Jets. The Jets fans surrounded 2 Minute Warning. They announced 2 Minute Warning, and the stadium, they announced 2 Minute Warning on the Titantron. Guess what? Fitzpatrick said, I'm going to throw 3 touchdowns for 2 Minute Warning. And guess what? They won for 2 Minute Warning. The New York Jets at home beat the Cleveland Browns. I know they're the Cleveland Browns. I know, but it's Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick.
But shout out to the New Jersey Jets. Good win. Good win.
Shout out to Trisha. But to be honest, for the first half, Johnny Football actually started looking good. He was looking
good.
Yeah.
But then he started making the same mistakes in the second. A little bit in the first half, and then he just was exploited in the second half. Like, what the hell is going on with Johnny
You know what
Football?
happened?
It was
because you know what happened, Sean.
You know, in the pocket too much.
You know what happened, Sean? Because they told us in the first quarter, 2 Minute Warning was going to be on the Titantron about the first quarter of Keys to the Game. Keys to the Game, if you missed it. I was there, Trish was there, her cousin was there, 2 Minute Warning was there, represented 2 Minute Give, and it actually was Keys to the Game, and when Fitzpatrick saw it, he looked at it. He goes, 2 Minute Warning's here, we got to do something, and that's what he did. That's what he did. Chris Ivy stepped up, Brandon Marshall stepped up, everybody stepped up because 2 Minute Warning was there. That was an impressive game. I'm impressed with the New York Jets. Thank you very much.
Even Eric Decker had a MetLife leap. It was epic.
Well, I hope Johnny Football took some, MetLife insurance, because he'll need a lot of that after that weapon.
But you know what though? Johnny Football did play a good game. Against the Browns, they have no weapons.
Horrible.
No, I mean he tried. I mean he had when your best weapon is Travis Benjamin. My God, I mean Jesus. I don't no disrespect to the young man, but Travis Benjamin is your best weapon, and your starting lineup is Brian Hartline on one side, and then Andrew Hawkins on the other side with Dwayne Bowe as your third receiver. I mean, are we kidding me? I mean, we was doing jumping jacks back there.
What he had in the first, he was a good quarterback. It's just
he was.
He makes games one, not twice. He did like
I think. Listen, his mechanics got. But his mechanics got so much better. You can really see. But I mean, it was horrible, man. Those guys, when he was running, I was like, "Oh, this is the hit. This is the hit right here. This is the hit that's about to come." And just thank God he's so small that he went down and slid. But
yeah, but you made 2 fumbles, bro. 2 fumbles.
Yeah,
2 fumbles.
Yeah.
He should have just slid. Easy.
Listen,
those 2 times, all you had to do was slide. First down, easy. No, he's trying to be a hero. Dude's a quarterback. What the hell are you trying to do? 2 fumbles.
What's that quarterback's name? What's that quarterback's name? Out of college, they're trying to get Josh from Notre Dame. Somebody trying to. I forgot the brother's name. Oh, I'll find it. The Browns are going to take the seed. They're going 0-16. They're going 0-16. I see it right now.
I do have to say the Niners did come out and show out on Monday night when they had their back against the wall to the world.
You're welcome, Sarita.
They did. They had an impressive win. I really thought the Vikings were going to take it. They were the talks of being the NFC sleeper out there, especially with a decent defense and AP coming back. But the 49ers did their thing, especially defensively. They stayed intact, and Bowman's looking like a beast out there. Hasn't lost a step.
Well, how about this? Are we gonna buy the game that we saw from Peyton Manning? Are we gonna buy that he looked that's what we're gonna see during the season, or is this week one? I mean, Peyton Manning looked lost out there. He looked worse than Eli Manning. I'm sorry to disrespect. I'm trying to disrespect Eli Manning like that, but he looked lost, Josh.
I'm sorry. If there's a report that comes out that you haven't had feeling in your fingertips for 4 years now, I don't even know how you're consciously living and not going insane. There's no way I'm going to be able to throw a football to you perfectly if I can't have feeling in my fingertips. And he wears gloves on top of that. He's 39 on top of that. He's got a broken neck on top of that. He's lost a lot of arm strength on top of that. So on top of that, I mean, it's just a bad picture. I don't trust Peyton right now at all. A lot of people were still high on him in fantasy. I was like, take him. Go ahead. Have fun with him. I don't like it. I don't like the scenario. What's he doing to bail himself out on?
His stats has been declining every year, and I have a couple of starch, Bronco fans at work. I'm like, yo, watch out for Peyton. Watch out for Peyton this year. I'm like, dude, he's declining every year. Like, what do you?
People think he can maintain the 4,000 yards and the 30 touchdowns every year, but there's a point where you just lose it. As a fan, yeah, you want to see the Peytons go for 25 years. You want to see Brett Favre never lose a step, but it's reality. You can't maintain that high competition for that damn long. He's starting to go on. He's been on the decline. Let me correct myself. So what's he doing to bail himself out? You saw what he did Sunday. He's going to Emmanuel Sanders, 10 yards, 10 yards, 10 yards, 10 yards. He couldn't even hit Demaryius on open streaks or two wide open passes to Emmanuel. I saw that he overthrew him on. Why? Because I have him in fantasy, so I know damn well that Peyton messed up those throws. It's just sad. It's sad to see him on the decline. It looks like he's trying to stay out of the retirement home right now.
I don't think it said he's on a decline because at the age of decline, it just said that he was not able to accomplish what he should accomplish. And this is why I say that football is a team sport. Everybody say quarterback. Well, you got the greatest quarterback in the world. If you don't have all the right pieces.
And you remember what went forgotten and swept under the rug was losing Ryan Clady. I mean, without him, that's a big piece of the O-line. Yes. And now Peyton doesn't have that trust anymore on his blind side.
And Evan Mathis didn't play that game either. He was, their guard, but he didn't play that first game. But you know what? I have a question. Now, this is a question I wish Carl was here because Carl is our fantasy guru. Does it make sense to pick up Osweiler now? Do we see Peyton Manning gonna get benched? Go get benched by playing horrible. Like say when he goes to Kansas City tomorrow night. Kansas City now, a very tough place to win at. Do we see Peyton Manning getting benched for Osweiler? That's gonna be something. What do you think, Josh?
Kansas City's doing good this year? Are they good this year?
Well, Kansas City is a good team and good defense, but to go to Kansas City and their house, Seattle has lost. Seattle has lost in Kansas City. Let me tell you something. I remember a long time ago when we was doing when the Rams became the greatest team on turf, whatever that name was. Greatest show on turf. There you go. And this was like the second and third year. When they went to Kansas City, I remember I was in the pool and I predicted the Rams to win that game. Everybody laughed at me, so you got to be kidding me. Because of the way the pick 'em was set up, I won by the first game. I didn't need the 4-card games. I already won the whole thing just because of that game. In Kansas City, it's very hard to win a football game.
Yeah, it's
very hard to win a football game. Very hard.
They have two noisy stadiums, or Century Link and Arrowhead. I mean, it's impossible to hear your audibles in your own damn headset in your ear when you're there. So it's very possible that Broncos start the season 0-2. It could happen.
Well, that's it for this down. But before we go, I have to give a shout out to Nick. And Nick he had his the best win of this week, and his best win of this week is the Giants win over the Dallas. I don't know what game he was watching.
Well, here's the thing. No, I'm gonna defend Nick on this. And this is all serious. The Giants, again, I'm happy with the W. I'm not gonna dispute that. But the Giants came to play with a lot of injuries, a lot of new faces. To me, I was not impressed with Odell Beckham Jr. To me, he's soft. But I'm gonna tell you this: everybody 2 minute warning owes Eli Manning an apology again, because I'm one of them who says getting paid all that money, why would you do it? But you know what? When we watch that football game, what can you do? You're working with what you got, and he at least drove that team to the field part to do something, which gave him life on defense to exploit. So, I'm sorry.
On that note, we're going into third down. Catch you guys.